So one further question that we received, and Denise, this was specifically aimed at you in New York, is around the truck upgrade program, that initiative. Specifically, some of the incentives that you are kind of applying there, and a little bit more about how that is working.
Sure. So the program, as I had mentioned, actually launched in 2012 and was successful in replacing 592 trucks and I think up to 600. The program was created to replace older, more heavy polluting diesel trucks with newer and more environmentally friendly ones. So essentially what they do is they scrap the engine and they bore a hole through the engine. And then they then work on giving you a newer truck. Funding ranges for this new program that's expanding to industrial business zones citywide. Funding ranges from $12,000 to $185,000 per truck replacement, depending on the fuel type and the truck class size. Prior to the expansion of the program, this was predominantly centered around the Hunts Point area, which generates about 13,000 truck trips a day. So you'd imagine that the impact of the environmental benefits there really was concentrated and really, in particular, in an area that has a high concentration of minority and also low-income population. So there's certainly a lot of environmental justice issues. So now this program is expanded to industrial business zones citywide. It was announced, the expansion was announced in June. So it's too early yet to say about where we are for the new expansion, but the larger expansion has replaced up to 600 trucks, which is very successful. And we hope to see more of that for greening out the freight sector. We know that trucks are here to stay in terms of the primary last mode, but we just want to make sure that that's a little bit cleaner for our future generations.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And there is a link with a little bit more information about that people can access through the nyc.site.
Correct. And the last slide of the presentation, the images are hyperlinked to all of the programs. So if anyone wants to look into either one of these, they could download.
Okay, that's wonderful. Well, thank you very much indeed.